Thank God I was checking all the vacuums because there's a broken elbow here, as you can see, and it's way back here. So if this was in the car with all the stuff on it, it'd have been almost impossible to get out. So glad we're doing it now. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Today it's day. I'm finishing up everything on the engine. I got the harness pre-ran. You want to come over here, Mar, real quick? Yes, I'm on the table. So I'm just double checking all my work, getting all the wirings in place. You got your injectors here. I just got to pop them in, put the little plug screws in here to hold the harness up. Coil packs are right here. I'm going to go and check all my rubber hoses because the engine's out already. And it's a very good idea to replace all these rubber hoses because if they're old, they can crack, get vacuum leaks very bad. So the goal is to get the engine today in the next 2 to 3 hours. So I'm going to clean all this up, tighten all my loose ends, double check on my work one more time, and probably in an hour or so I should be done cleaning up all the accessories here, and we should be good to go to install. All the harness is done, hooked up, injectors, coil packs, ran the ground wires, and hopefully I didn't miss any, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. So we got left here, I'm doing next is the vacuum lines. I'm literally gonna take each piece out, cut it, measure it, put them back in. Once we get the vacuums done, we got fuel, so we got our fuel lines here, and over here, and a couple in the back. That'd be the next step. Thank God I was checking all the vacuums because there's a broken elbow here, as you can see, and it's way back here. So if this was in the car with all the stuff on it, it'd have been almost impossible to get out. So glad we're doing it now.
One eternity later.
It's been probably like 4 hours today. Spent a lot more time than I expected because, you know, when I took this all apart, it was like almost a month ago. So my memory is not the best, but I had some pictures. Lucky I took those pictures to save me, but it took me a while to kind of find all the little things. And there's a lot of vacuum lines that were going here that I didn't remember exactly where they went, but I had a good idea. But I want to be perfect because when I put this sucker in, I'm not trying to take this engine back out because it's a lot more work. But everything's finally done. You got here, the vacuums here, we got vacuums here. Vacuum's my best friend, you know, vacuums everywhere. We finally located how the fuel lines run. And it looks kind of messy, but I have it all laid out because once the engine goes back in the car, then I can finish putting the rest of the stuff off with the turbos and air coolers, all that good stuff. But I'm waiting for Houston to get back before I get any further because I know he wants to be a part of this. So I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay, so we're onto the fuel system. This is the one fuel filter we got on the outside. That's got a lot of room. This other side's kind of being slightly complicated. So I don't have this one out yet, but I'm getting it out now. And we just realized that there's a lot of fuel program, or a lot of fuel lines here. And I'm trying to see if we're gonna replace all these because it's a little bit more than I originally anticipated. And well, I mean, they're not that clean, you know? So just trying to get this one out right here and see what we're gonna do with it. Oh, I almost had it. Just there's now no space, you know? All right, we've figured everything out. Just a quick call over to Dallas Performance. Taylor hooked us up with this new fuel system. Basically, what this is gonna do, right, is it's gonna separate. Let's take a walk to the engine real quick. All right. Now, the stock Gallardo has 2 fuel pumps, one for this rail and one for this rail. Now here on our upgraded car, we have 2 additional fuel rails here and 10 additional fuel injectors there. Now these fuel injectors in here are 3 times the size of the stock ones. So what we're doing right here is we're taking 2 Walboro 480s, right? And we're pushing them both up into this. Our stock system is going to go on this side and our upgraded system is going to go right here. Now what's going to happen is we're going to feed this, walk over here. We're going to feed this line right here, that's going to be the in, and this is going to be the out. So the out is going to go to the regulator, and the regulator is going to regulate the fuel pressure, and it's going to drop back down into the return. So now we're going to have 3 fuel pumps for the car. One's going to be for the stock side, one is going to be for the big new fueling system that's going in the intake manifold, and the stock side over there. So that's going to give us the appropriate amount of fuel for 1,500 horsepower, which should be to the wheels, right? That's when I say 1,500, I mean to the wheels. That should be adequate, in my opinion, for what we're doing. Now, if we need more power, we can just add another one of these to the other side. But right now, we're not going to do that, and I think we'll be just fine. Because right here on the back, we've got you know, all the stuff for the fuel sender. We've got a pin out the top, and all we're waiting for is 2 new fuel filters, which the dealer was supposed to deliver today. So I'm gonna go to the front desk and see if they have. I doubt it, they usually bring the stuff back here. So other than that, we're gonna take the other stuff out, and I'm gonna install this right now. We're gonna put that fuel sender on here, and we're gonna get it all going. See you guys soon. Bag of goodies. All right, after 2.5 long months, Lamborghini has finally come through.
Finally got our goodies.
With all these goodies. Just want to let you guys know, before we went to Italy, I ordered this stuff. Actually, I ordered this stuff
when we first got the
even
car.
before I bought the car, because I already
right.
had known we were going to buy a Gallardo, and we were going to choose an E-gear so we could do a manual conversion. So I'd already bought all this stuff before. So, oh, look at these 2 little nuts. All right, got a couple brackets, some shift forks. Got the this is the clutch. Yeah, this is the clutch pedal. And here is what Jesse's working on right now. Okay, there you go. Jesse, you could just go ahead and pop that back on.
Oh, we're gonna clean it first, in the middle of cleaning, but yeah, this is where it goes. This is the money maker. This right here makes all the magic happen.
All the magic. I'm trying to find the other part. Okay. Oh, it's already half assembled. That's odd. Okay, cool.
Why? Last time you got it and it wasn't?
Well, like...
No, this is how it's supposed to be.
I know, but you see how it comes with other things?
Adjustments.
Right? So...
Or we just ordered extra parts for no reason again. Right?
Just like normal, you know, just like always. For some reason, when you select all the pieces from Lamborghini, it's never right. I don't know why. It's never right. Ever.
Or they just might be like, it's one or the other, we'll just send them both.
Oh, here. So these, can you flip it over and we'll just show them? So basically, these attach to here and here, and then you have the cables that come through here. Like the cable bracket's already on here. So the cable goes to right here, and this cable goes to like right here. So that's what that is. You know what's crazy? Where's the E-gear one? Do you have it right there?
Yes, we're here.
Show them the difference.
So this is the bottom side, which is pretty close. You got this little part here is a little different. This is in the center. This is on the bottom.
This goes in the center. Just that it's got a lot of pressure.
Okay, well then again they're the same, except that one has a solenoid on the side. And this one doesn't.
Okay, it's for reverse. That's the reason why. Because the car, this is the reverse lockout switch. But you see this right here? This goes right here, and neutral will be in the center. Okay, but I can't get it to neutral. Well, there we go. Got it to neutral.
With the E-gear one, you can't do it manually.
No, because this right here stops, and this is a spring-loaded thing. This right here is the mechanism that moves back and forth. So you have the exact same information in the middle. So when you're shifting, you have a rod that you're when you move it side by side, that's here and here, and then when you shift up and down. So like let's say I move it a little bit to the left and then shift, right? That'll be like third gear. Yeah. Then I move it all the way to the right and down, that's second gear. So that's how that works.
Are you sure that's third gear? I'm just saying because, you know, third gear is a little rough for you, you know what I'm saying?
It's third gear, all right? It's actually fifth gear, okay? Because this would be first gear up, this would be third gear, and this would be fifth gear. And then you'd have sixth, fourth, and second. And then reverse is all the way over here, and that's where that sensor comes, and then it comes out. so I've assembled most of the pedal assembly. I'm missing a sensor, and I've got to call the dealer tomorrow because I see a couple little pieces here that don't really make sense, like this piece right here. So this, I believe, attaches to another part that's a spring in the back for basically, what's it called? You know, like when you have the reverse, when you push the brake to start your car, but then you have to have your clutch in. What's that sensor called?
It's the, I don't know.
It's a sensor that makes sure that when you start your car, your clutch is in, so you're not starting in first gear. Okay, I need to put that on, and
It's like a clutch safety switch.
yeah, it's like a clutch safety switch, right? So I need that sensor because I don't have it. But I've leveled my pedals. All right, I've got the good feel that I like. So they're even basically. All right, so you can see that they're basically even. I mean, the clutch and stuff, I kind of like it just a tad bit more. That way, my when my foot is on this side right here, right, it doesn't hit the clutch pedal on it. So if they're both even, if you have wide shoes, you're kind of always resting it on there both. So it's kind of better to be just a tiny bit off. Other than that, I mean, we're almost ready to go. We've got the 2 bolts actually right here. These go up here, all right, right in here, all right. And then once we put those in, that goes kind of last. We have to do that while it's in the car. I've got to find the right bolt for this because
This is temporary.
this is the right bolt. This is temporary just to measure all the stuff. Essentially, we're ready to go back in. I've got to put a couple more pieces together on the outside. Hey, I just found my clutch safety switch.
Hey, there it is.
I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I gotta install this. Okay, so great news. All right, as I was just about to pack up and get ready to go, I found the safety switch. It was just under the fuel pump. And remember that little plastic piece I had? So check this out. This pivots. Look at that. How cool is that? I have no clue why that does that. Absolutely no idea. Okay? But it does make the pedal feel really like a clutch. So you can feel that friction point right there, and you can kind of feel when it goes down and up. So I do get it why it feels like that. It's a very odd design, and I'm actually gonna text my boy James Stradman and ask him to take a picture of this little mechanism to make sure I got it right, because I'm pretty sure it's right, but I've never assembled this pedal assembly before, so it feels good. I feel like I got good retention. I got the springs in there. I've got the brake pedal feeling really nice, and I think we're on the right page. Okay, but before I install it tomorrow, this is one of the hardest things I ever took out. I'm gonna double check and make sure that it's good. So effectively today, our video is over, but the update to this is either gonna work or it's not gonna work. So stay tuned for the next video, all right, guys? Enjoy the night, because I know I will. We got softball tonight, and go ahead and give us a like on this video because, like I said, we really, really need likes. Our likes are really, really low, all right? And then subscribe on the way out.